Hey superstars. So I decided, well, first of all, my name is Angie Starr, and I want to thank you guys for coming to Starr Diaries. Starr Diaries is kind of like a combination of everything that I am involved in. Aside from the eating videos, if you guys want to see that, you guys can go ahead and visit and subscribe to Eat with Starr. But here, I am everything from, I love shopping, I love food, I love being a mom, I love my family, I love entertaining my friends, I love makeup. I just, love the idea of mental health awareness and self-love and all those things. I like to be just goofy, and sometimes I attempt DIY stuff and it never works, but that's okay, that's the fun in it. But I just wanted to kind of, introduce the channel, and I have had some people over time interested to know like what type of makeup items I have, so that's what we're going to discuss today. Not everything, because this video would be literally too long and you guys aren't going to sit and watch all of it, but we're going to cover some of the palettes that I have in my kit per se. So we'll just start with this one because it's right here in front of me. We have Juvia's Place. I don't know if anybody uses Juvia's Place, but this is the Warrior 1 palette. I hope you guys can see. It's just probably not wanting to focus here. But this is the Warrior 1 palette, and then they also have a Warrior 2. So Warrior 1, Warrior 2. This has some mattes, velvet mattes. I'm not quite sure what the formula is. And then a lot of your like shimmer colors, earth tone, bronzy kind of things. And then I love this palette. Like, this is what I'm using on my eyes today, with just a pinch of color from the other one. But these are all matte colors, you guys. Like, I love matte eyeshadows, and you can use these as blushes. Like, you can use the black to smudge, to do like a smudge liner. I love the formula. It's smooth, it's amazing, super pigmented, easy to use. Now this is the Dulce palette by Juvia. Whoa. By Juvia's Place. As you guys can see that. Nice, vibrant, bright, fun colors. Definitely, for somebody who's not afraid to kind of experiment a little bit. Very nice. Oh man, it's hard to know if something is in focus or not. But anyway, so again, this was the Dulce palette, okay? And then we have the Magic Mini, which was, I got this thing on sale, y'all. So this is good if you're wanting to just get like a combination of colors to do a whole bunch of different eye looks. And they're smaller, but just because of the size, it doesn't change the pigmentation level of the colors. Very, very nice, beautiful palette right here. Again, has some colors in there, for maybe more of the bold makeup wearers. But even my natural girls, you guys can utilize that palette to create, a subtle makeup look with a pop of color. And then this one is the Nubian 2 palette. So I don't have all of her items, but these were the ones that spoke to me the most, and these were the ones that I chose. So yeah, the Nubian 2. So then, let's see who else we have. Now the palettes that I'm showing you guys is maybe not gonna be all eyeshadows. It might be a combination of like eyeshadow palettes, or maybe things that you can use for eyeshadow and face use. So let's see here. Which palette? This is the Prism palette by Anastasia. Purdy, 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 purdy. Very pretty. I like this palette. I don't know if you guys can see, there's 4 colors in here clearly that are my favorite, because they're the ones that are touched the most. I'm that kind of like everyday, I don't wear a whole lot of color, but I do challenge myself sometimes. But I'm that person that likes to wear maybe makeup that has a subtle feel with like that pop of color. It kind of goes into my wardrobe too, like it's just all the same. So yeah, Prism palette, Anastasia, good palette. And then we have Norvina, which I need to give this one some more love, y'all, because honestly, like, I could dust this bad boy off and almost sell it to somebody. But these last 3 matte colors have gotten a pinch of love. So yeah, I mean, the plums, the purples, it's a good palette. Like, this was a really, really good one. Sorry for the glare. I hope you guys can see. It's a good palette. So this was Norvina. And then we have their glow kit. And this glow kit is the Sun Dipped, which goes beautiful with my skin complexion. I love this thing. Like, shadow, highlighter, you know, you can layer it with another blush to kind of accentuate the blush more or kind of transform it in a way. This is what it looks like in the front. Nice, beautiful. I've had this thing for a while now and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface on it, so it's definitely a good long-lasting product. So it'll last you a good time. Price, you know, I don't remember how much I paid for it. I can't remember if I got it while working in Macy's when I was with Mac. If I got it maybe on sale, I don't remember, but yeah. I know I got this one day when I was at work. This is not my makeup personality like at all, but one of the girls was always more bold at work and she swore by it, and I'm just like, you know what, sometimes when you're a makeup artist or just a makeup enthusiast, you have to kind of step outside of your own box and, you know, break your own little makeup habits. So I have used it on my face before, and I've also used just like very little like in the inner corner or something. This is something that I need to like kind of flex my makeup skills on a little bit more because it does scare me. And then this one is the Born to Run palette by Urban Decay. So we have the Born to Run palette by Urban Decay. Very beautiful palette. So again, I have so many, and this is not even all the palettes, you guys, but in my Alex drawers, there's just so much stuff. There's no way I was gonna love all that out. These are things that I keep in my makeup case, that if I take with me on a gig or something like that, like I like to have these things because you never know what type of makeup personality you're gonna have sitting in your chair. And then I just like to be able to have access to the makeup myself when I am in the mood to like really stretch, you know, my makeup looks. But the Born to Run palette is such a beautiful palette. I don't know if they still sell it, if it's still in stock. I don't know if it was like a limited thing, but I definitely love my purchase when I purchased this. Very good option. So that's that. Now the Stilazzi Stellar eyeshadow palette. I know it's gonna look brand new to you guys, and because pretty much it is. Because again, I like to buy stuff and don't use it. Please use your stuff so you're not wasting your money, girls or guys. So this is the Stellar palette. I actually got this palette from the, ooh, you guys can see the reflection. I don't like that. Well, there's my camera. Let's do this, yeah? Okay, so this is the Stellar palette. I got this from the makeup show. And, I mean, first of all, who was going to the makeup show this year? Like, I was in love. There were so many different products, so many different brands, so many different options, so many different deals. I don't remember how much I paid for this palette, but I want to think that it was relatively inexpensive just because, you know, when you go to the makeup show, everything is a bit more discounted. Nice palette that I also need to give nice love to. I swear I don't like to waste my money, y'all, but apparently, like, just more recently. I can't even say recently, child, that's a lie. Oh, look, we have another Urban Decay, the Moon Dust. You know, for any of my babies that like to rock the, glitter, let me just bring this in a little bit. Can y'all see that? I love that the palettes have mirrors, but I don't love the glare that it's producing right now because of the light and stuff in front of me. But nice vibrant colors, all shimmer glitter. I like to use them more wet. Like I'll spray the brush and then really pack the color on, and you can get some good color deposit that way with those. Otherwise, if you use it dry, it's just kind of flaky and it just doesn't adhere as well as I would prefer. Of course, using an eyeshadow primer will always kind of assist and help with that. Let's see here. So this palette I use a lot. Now I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. This palette is a bit messy right now, but it's the Lorac Unzipped palette. Yeah, unzipped eyeshadow palette. So this is what the front of it looks like. It looks like, I don't know if you guys can see because of the light, but you guys can see the little zipper there. And then it just says Lorac on the front. And then again, let me just do this so that the mirror doesn't produce a glare. So this too is a palette that has like a lot of earthy tone style colors. Let's see if I can get in there a little bit better. So yeah, earthy tone type colors. I actually do use this palette quite a bit. This really speaks to my makeup personality like a whole lot. Because again, I don't know. It's not that I'm afraid to wear color, you guys. It's just a matter of it's what makes me comfortable because it's simple, it's quick, it's, you know, you don't have to really think too much when you're wearing colors like these. So if you are a mom, you know, especially my moms, kudos to you guys who have more than one child because I just have one. But there are those mornings where it's like you want to wake up and walk out the door and feel pretty and feel put together, but maybe you don't have time to do all the extra stuff. These type of colors help me achieve those type of looks that I'm going for, that's quick, on the go, without taking too much time out of my hands to do, and I get a nice quick polished look. I mean, what I have on right now is something that I could have kind of gained or achieved with this type of palette because it's only, I got an eyeshadow base on, I have, you know, 2 colors in my crease, and then I took another crease color and packed it on my lid with another little just pinch of shimmer just to add some definition, or not definition, dimension, my apologies. So this palette has a little bit of all that. I got this palette from Ulta. Did I get this? Yes, I got this palette from Ulta. There's not a big selection of this brand in Ulta. They had a sale one time and I had points, so you know, I totally took advantage of it. But yeah, it's a good palette. I like that palette. Something else that I use for my eyes, and you guys are already gonna see when I open it what color I use the most of. But this is a blush palette that I made from MAC. Who can guess which color I use the most? And if any of my MAC people, you know, remember, or even if you're an avid MAC shopper, Blunt blush was the jam for the crease, especially on tan skin. Ha! Love it, and that's what I use it for. I don't really use it for like contour or regular blush because it tends to pull a little money on me, but in my eyes, honey, the best crease color. Then we have Raisin, which was one of my favorites. And then I want to say this is Ambering Rose because Ambering Rose was a little bit darker than Peach Twist. I don't remember which this one is. I remember this is Desert Rose, and I don't remember which this one is. So, but yeah, you can go to MAC, make all different types of like palettes and stuff. I have had this thing for years, you guys. Like, I mean, it's been almost a year since I haven't worked for MAC, and I worked for MAC for almost 6 years. So I had this palette even before I started working for MAC. So this palette has lasted me a long time, and I have touched the other colors. I've also broken one, you know, I've broken this one, but I have touched on the other colors. But that just goes to show you the quality of their product, because I have had this Blunt blush for seriously forever, and I have hit pan, but there's still a lot of good product in there. So we're not gonna replace her until she needs to be replaced. But Blunt is a beautiful color for the crease, not even just for tan skin. Let me just back up a little bit. For any skin complexion. It's just that the more fair the skin color is, it's gonna pull a lot darker, so you have to be very careful on how much you're adding at a time. So in minimal use, it can definitely enhance the eyes, especially for girls who have blue eyes. Beautiful. But definitely on my deeper tan complexions, Blunt is a very good option for your crease, just saying. And then we have the Hyper Real Glow palette. This was an exciting product when we launched this. Everybody was excited, and we were hustling to sell it to everybody. They had another option, but it had more like pinky undertones, and it wasn't for my skin complexion, obviously, but this one definitely worked for me. The Hyper Real Glow palette, so stinking pretty. Loved it. I don't have it doesn't say like the name of it on here because it came in another sleeve that actually said the name, but you guys can kind of see I do use the darker one more, just because it fits me for more of that everyday natural effect. But Hyper Real Glow palette, very, very, very beautiful, pigmented for highlighter or for eyeshadow. Really for eyeshadow too, because the texture is just so smooth, it applies well. I mean, you don't even really have to use much of a primer for something like this. You could wet your brush and go into it and then be good to go. So yeah, Hyper Real Glow. So that is pretty much, you guys, everything that I have in my regular kit that I use a lot of for my eyes or to enhance like my skin. If you guys want to know, a primer that I use, not necessarily primer, it's like a cream based eyeshadow, is Laying Low by MAC. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Probably not. But it's a nice neutral color. I use that on my lid all the time. It's one of my faves. Their paint pots are really, really cool to utilize. I use those a lot. I mean, even when I was working there, it was just a go-to thing. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'll use. You know, I have also from MAC these, see if I can hold them all. We'll do 3 in each hand. How about that? These Dazzle Shadow liquids. I have those from MAC. Very pretty colors that you can take with a separate brush and apply onto, say, maybe your other eyeshadows that you have on your lid, just to give that extra just to give that extra pop. Say if you have such a natural look on and you want to go out for a night on the town and you want your eyes to like pop in the street lights or whatever like that, you can pop on one of those Dazzle shadows and get a nice sexy effect with those. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just a snippet of things to come. Like I said, I have quite a bit of things, so I just couldn't cover everything at once in here, but definitely we'll see you guys again so we can talk more fun things about makeup. And then I'll also, you know, start doing some things, you know, when it comes to like vlogging. I'll take you guys, you know, with me on a day with me. We'll do some get readies with me. You know, we'll talk about, you know, self-love and just everyday things, you know, as a mom, as parents in general. I hate to say just as a mom, because there's a lot of men out there who are doing it on their own as well, or in combination with their you know, counterpart to raising kids. We'll talk a lot about that and just talk about life and have a good time and laugh. No negativity on this, you know, channel, just the same as we don't want any negativity on Eat with Starr. So this was so fun. I mean, I'm glad that I did this, and there'll be more videos to come for sure. So if you like this video, go ahead and like it now. Comment below of what type of videos you like to see on Starr Diaries on the go forward. Click the notification bell so you can be notified once you're subscribed to the channel of when videos are posted on the channel, so you don't miss anything. And of course, share the video if you feel compelled to. And I thank you guys so much for stopping by and visiting. If you guys are interested to know what lip I have on, it is cork lip liner pretty much all over. And then we did a little bit of chestnut lip liner around like the perimeter of my lips. And then the gloss that I have on, where did she go? Oh, the gloss that I have on is from Lipstick Queen. And the color is Bareness of Bear. So it's a nice like pinky nude color. I like it. I took it from my friend Marinette because she felt like she was too chocolate for it, but that's okay. I love it. And then remember that the eyeshadow look that I have on in this video for today is a combination of these 3 colors here. So these 2 in my crease and then this one on my lid. So we have Juvia, don't come for me. Now I can't pronounce all your stuff. We're not even gonna try to, but this is from the Warrior 2 palette, and I have these 2 colors in my crease, and then I have this color all over my lid. And then I also took from Juvia 1, or Warrior. It's not called Warrior 1, it's just called Warrior palette. But just to emphasize, this is the first one. I took a little bit of this color down here and just added a pinch of it to my eyelid. So that's how I got a little bit of extra dimension on the skin. Blush wise, I have on a mineralized blush today. Let me find her. Sorry for all the extra little noise. Petal Power. It's a mineralized blush. It's from MAC. It's like it looks like a pink, but on me it pulls very gold, which is fine. I like that because it just gives me that nice fresh summer look. And then Magnetic Appeal, which is a extra dimension skin finish highlighter. You guys can tell that I use that a lot. I don't even know if they sell that anymore, y'all. So, you know, happy hunting if you like that color. And if they don't have it, I apologize in advance. But it's called Magnetic Appeal. So yeah, that's the look. Extended play mascara on the eyes. And then I have for my eyebrows, in case anybody cares about if you're an eyebrow person, I'm using, where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Deep Dark Brunette Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream. Comes in a jar, you can use it with a brush. I sometimes use pencil too. It just really depends on what mood I'm in and what my hand touches first. So my hand touched the jar first, so that's what we used. But anyway, Angie R signing out. Angie R? Angie R? Angie, you are signing out? Angie R? Who is Angie R? You guys, I don't know her. I don't know who that is. Angie Starr is signing out. And I will see you guys next time. And let me know what type of things that you guys would like to see on this channel. Remember, this isn't just deemed to just makeup, so don't think that you're always just gonna see makeup on here. This is just kind of like my life, me, everything that involves me, everything that I'm involved in. So you are likely to see all kinds of things. But you guys are, like I said, welcome to let me know what type of things that you guys would like to see on the channel. So thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.